What a charged day it has been. It has been a very charged day. Mm, yeah. Oh la la. It's been a little charged, and then we eventually noticed that we had issues with audio and all of that. I'm sure it's because of the interruptions we're having from around here, power and other things. I'll just be here. I think just let one person who is joining us just let me know if the audio is good, so that we can proceed. We've just been keen on what's happening to audio. And then all right, please just let me know if you're following and if you can get the sound. Let me express gratitude to you, Montani, for indicating earlier on with the sound issues, and the rest of you. Okay, my brother Austin says he's better now. You can hear me now, Austin? Thank you very much. Oh, great. Thank you very much. I saw in the first stream. It's later on that I discovered that we didn't have sound, but it's probably because of the off and on that we had with some of the things here. So that's okay. Let's hope that we're going to get a stabilized power source now. Let's hope that our power will be a little stable, so that we can use these few minutes at our disposal to share the things we truly wanted to share with the community. You know, for all of us who are here, including you, Barbason, you know, we are a small community. And I always say that the bigger the community, the better for us on matters of maybe communication, sharing the things we do, talking about the work that we do and all of that. So it's good we build it together. So I invite everyone. You're just joining me. Just share the video. You can share the video. You can follow me, or you can follow any of our pages. Let me just quickly add to the comment section while waiting for those of you who are joining us to join us now. Let me add to the comment section some of our pages. Hilltop Voices. Let us start with this. Hilltop Voices. We add it here. Let's also add the other pages. Hilltop Voices. Yep. Okay. Hilltop Voices again. The stream. Correct. Let us add our newspaper where we work on the magazine, and then of course the website, right? So that if you miss out on anything, you can always come here for verification. Is that okay? Hilltopvoices.com. Where's the other machine? Let us check whether our sound is good. I actually would no, but my brother says that sound is very fine, so we can proceed. Good. Okay, so with that share, let me also just quickly share this other page, which is one of the pages we'll be talking about, so that you can come back to it for reference. There are two pages we'll be talking about, and so I'm just going to share them on our comment section, so that when you find time, or maybe or you're joining me later, you can always have time to cross-check the links, all the links that we talked about on today's edition of Community Connect. So this is the of course, should I call it the Baka community? No, it's our community. It's our community that we have together here on this platform. So on community, we are connecting with each and every one just to share some updates at the group. Okay, for details about the group, you can always just go to www.hilltopvoices.com. I have shared that here as well, and for the other things I will be talking about. But let me just remind you of some of the updates on the site. The very first thing is that we've tried to reintegrate on some HTML and some JavaScript and a couple of other things to make it more beautiful, respecting our brand colors. For those of you who know our brand colors, you know that we go with deep blue and white. Okay, so if you see anything deep blue and white, or royal blue and white, start considering it could be Hilltop Voices before. But you know that since it's an authoritative and administrative color, lots of people are using it, but of course we're sticking to it. All right, so we've tried to build our site in such a way that on landing you will quickly just know that this is your site, hilltopvoices.com. Now, for the past few days, we've been updating. We've made a major update to include the community of people living with disability, especially visual impairment, and that's why we've included the listen to article, section, where those who simply just want to listen to our content can go there, just click play, and you will listen to the website being read to you. Okay, should I try? You want to hear it behaving? Let me try. Maybe I need to give condition to it what to read for us, right? So that you can so that you can hear, you can also have an idea of how it works. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, no, because we're doing the stream, we can't have that playback. Okay, thank you very much. This is what technician is saying. Okay, great. So maybe later on you can just go there and check. Trust me, you won't regret at all. You won't regret at all. It's a very beautiful feature we have added, and we've had some positive feedback from our community members who are living with visual impairment. Thank you very much for Samuel Ninjo for your feedback. I'm hoping to hear from many of you on how we can improve to make the site more accessible and more inclusive. Okay, for everyone. Again, confirm to me if you're just joining us. Confirm to me if you can get sound. That will really be great for us as we proceed with the stream. Let me also acknowledge the fact that this week we took interest in a community story that emanated from the visit of the fund of Bambui to the United Kingdom. The paramount fund of Bambui, His Royal Majesty Angafo Mumbo III, was in the United Kingdom and returned from there with some interesting developments that made us to take interest in that visit. And what he talked about that caught our attention was his call, the renewed call for those in the diaspora to invest back home. And when he made this call, he was very, very specific about the things that the investment can impact. And one of them was education. And he was clear that many of the children in his community have not been to school for years, and so investing back home could get these children back to school. And so in other indications, the fund is particularly concerned about the education of its citizens, and this is something very, very important. He talked about the power sources in the palace and maybe the village. He talked about the water system. I remember I've covered the Bamboo Water Authority for many years, and I realized that there is an intentional project by the Bamboo community to make it improve. And when the fund returned from the UK, he still talked about that again, showing his commitment to see people have access to drinkable water. This is very important. And for that, we took interest in that story. And you can read a full story at www.hilltopvoices.com. Away from the update on the inclusive character of our website now and the community story covered on the phone, our magazine for this month is in gestation and will soon be out of the labor room. Let me be inspired with words of our elder brother Charlie Dicha, that will soon be out of the labor room, and as soon as it is out, you're going to discover some very rich content that focuses on the habitability of our communities. So we try to size up some of our communities, especially we call them towns, and we were making analysis of which is more habitable than the other, and that's why you can see the cover story of the magazine is actually Kambe emerging as most habitable town in our region. So it's a comprehensive study of how habitable our towns have become in the recent past. So that magazine also takes time off to examine in the heart or on the eve of a possible economic forum in our region, where is the place of the Atogo, the Togo or Atogo as we call it in some places. We are also looking at that in this edition of our magazine, and we're focusing more on the effort of the Northwest Fashion Designers Association, that's NUFADA, who concluded recently an Atogo festival in the region. We're looking at that. Then, of course, we'll come back to, we have noticed in the recent past that sometimes when some of our elite or some of our business people, when they pass on, what happens to their businesses? They start shaking. But of course, in the recent last few, despite the fact that it has not taken long since the immediate past Director General of Shumas was laid to rest, we have heard Shumas in action, carrying out projects in Galim, some in Bamenda. And so we've been taking a special look in how the institution is already faring immediately after his passing on. And we think this is the way to go. We also remember that during his funeral, there was this major partner that's Building Schools for Africa with Marian Johnson, who was present, actually saying that they were going to continue to stick by the organization for the development of the communities. It's a beautiful thing. But let's also try some politics. We want to try some little bit of politics in this edition of our magazine, and we're looking at the 35 years of the Social Democratic Front. 35 years of the Social Democratic Front. We just want to look at it very quickly, and our interest is the founding son of the SDF. I call him the founding son of the SDF because he was around at the time the party was actually launched. That's Benjamin Fundy. In an extensive interview with Hilltopvoices had with him, we're going to be publishing that interview in this magazine. It's a must read. We actually had an article written out of that magazine or out of that interview in the it's available on the website, so you can go there and read, but it doesn't give you the real feel like it's the interview, and the magazine intends to bring that to you as an interview. All right, that said, I think for now that's where we are in terms of community reporting, community news coverage, and a couple of other things. But let me take out this opportunity to wish Reverend Father Tatambui, a respected anthropologist and a communication scientist of Nso extraction. In August, he will be clocking 40 years in priesthood. And I want to say happy anniversary to you, Father Tata. You've been an inspiration to many of us young communicators, and we are profoundly grateful for all the work you've been doing, either as a minister of God's word or as a communication professional. He's really, really inspirational. And so it's surprising sometimes how a man at his age will be so much engaged, will be so much engaged with communication technology. You will not imagine. When Father was speaking recently after launching his 40th anniversary celebration, he did mention that he will be at his 30th book that he has written by the time he celebrates the penultimate or the apex event in Yaoundé. That will be in August. What commitment, great commitment there, Father Tatambui. I want to thank you very much, Momoria Edmond Akwo Jr. Okay, grateful. Thank you very much. Great work. All right, thank you very much, brother. I'm happy. Great. That's family for us. That's the family we intend to create. I mean, we'll only be remembered for the things we have done, right? There's a beautiful song like that. I remember only fading away by the stars in the morning, or like the stars in the morning, fading away like the stars in the morning. It's a beautiful song. I have that song somewhere here. I always keep it very preciously. Sometimes I always go back to listen, but I like the chorus the more. Only remembered by what we have done. It's a beautiful piece of music. When you do a good rendition of it, sometimes it feels really, really consoling and comforting. All right, so thank you very much, Edmond. It's a bigger family we have together, and I'm happy. I'm also comforted by the progress you're making. Thank you very much for remembering our past days and for sharing this beautiful moment with us. So today, I actually came to share two very important developments at Hilltopvoices. The first is the launch of our new service, and this service is actually being managed by some of our students of logistics or graduates of logistics and transport, and the service is actually Hilltopvoices Move Now. Hilltopvoices Move Now. I have shared the link on the comment section, and you can go there to verify. The Hilltopvoices Move Now is actually a logistics service that permits you to relocate either your house or your office with ease, with no difficulty. Okay, so it is a beautifully conceived service with high level professionals who are ready to accompany you relocate with all the ease you need. For organizations, I know how valuable your IT equipment always are, and so we think that even including your furniture. So our team of professionals will help disassemble this equipment and transfer them with all the security you can imagine. Accidents abound sometimes, but trust me, they are very, very minimized with our team. They are also working together with a lot of trusted electricians, plumbers, and carpenters to make sure that when you move to your new location, you are not going to have difficulties. You're simply just going to have all of this work for you, put the place in standard, and make sure that you get into a location that matches both your person and your institution. Okay, you can read the details. You can just go to our website, hilltopvoices.com. You are going to see on the homepage, you're going to see Hilltop Voices Move Now. Click on it, and on the landing page you are going to see all the detail, including our contact. Secondly, we are also rebranding our streaming services because of the engagements we've taken recently, especially in the area of equipment and personnel. So we have more personnel, we also have more equipment, and we're rebranding that service. Initially it used to be Hilltop Voices live stream, but today we're turning it to Hilltop Voices StreamPro. And so it is just there to solve a couple of problems for those who want to do their events and share with the rest of the world. It could be a corporate conference, it could be a church service, it could be a cultural festival, it could be a graduation, it could be a wedding. In fact, the world is such a way that even when people are far, they want to have front seat positions in the events, and the only way to do so is when Hilltop Voices comes in and deliver this event to them, okay, in real time, so that they feel that participation. If you go to hilltopvoices.com, you go to Hilltop Voices TV, go to Hilltop Voices TV, take the drop down menu, you are going to see Hilltop Voices StreamPro, and there you're going to have the various options that you can get from our team. You have the basic, like what I'm using now looks almost like the basic, which is a one camera stream. A single camera stream is not going to be up to 2 hours. It's just have some social embed and a couple of that. But away from this, what I wanted to say is, or to note here, is that you see the way it is played. We did not brand it for obvious reasons. It's to illustrate that some people would want that you deliver an event to them without any brand, because want to either distribute this later on to other institutions. There could be TV and other things, so we can do it that way. But if you go to our YouTube channel, that's Hilltop Voices TV. I think I should share that with you as well. If you go to our YouTube channel, what you will see there, you will notice that there are events that we have done for people, and they are branded to suit the context. Okay, to suit the context, so that the people, it represents the brand, it attracts the emotion, and every other thing you think about branding. So you can quickly just check our channel, and you will see those details. I'm trying to get our link so that I can share it below this stream, so that you can always go back to it. You can go and verify yourself. Let me just share the link. I tried to get something. I hope this is the right link. www.youtube.com/Hilltopvoices TV. Let us see if we're going to have that work for you. We'll check, but if it doesn't work, I will re-edit and share the one that works. That will be later on. Beautiful. The channel works. So the channel is there. You can just go there and check our YouTube channel and continue to grow the community from there. So you can see lots of events that we've done. They are properly branded. There are some just having thumbnails that you can't really see the brand, but when you click on the event starts playing, you are going to have the full the branded character of the event. I think maybe just to conclude, still at Hilltop Voices StreamPro, you're going to have the premium. The premium is for big people like you, Emma, for big people like you. So for the premium, when you pay for the premium, you're going to get lots of things, including post-production. Okay, post-production will include here recording and editing of your events. You have, when we're doing it live, you have audience engagement tools where we can do polls, we can do questions and answers, we can do a live chat, okay, with the rest of the audience. We can also proceed to, as I said before, we can do the customized graphics and the branding overlays. Like if I was doing the event now and I wanted to brand it, you would have seen maybe white text over deep blue or royal blue. You know, it will tell you this is Hilltop Voices because our logo will be up there similar. You also have we have a bit of sky blue present in our brand colors, but then it just speaks to you that we are just around something bluish. Okay, we have the social media integrations, Facebook, YouTube, and the rest. So we deliver all of this to you at the best format you can ever imagine. Okay, so I just wanted to update you on this and to hope that wherever you are, you can patronize. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Yes, by the shrine. The shrine is functional now. I hope that you do well as well. Welcome to the shrine. Yeah, shrines. I think there is a day I took off time to explain what the shrine is. So we are at the shrine today, and we're just sharing some updates with you. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to take some questions now. I'm going to be here for the next few minutes just to take a few questions so that we can discuss together. So we've presented you Hilltop Voices Move Now, which is our new service, which helps in relocation. You want to relocate your office, you want to relocate your home. Hilltop Voices can get that done for you seamlessly, and we'll get that done for you at top-notch level at an affordable cost, relatively, with little or no distractions. You know that transfer comes with a lot of difficulty, so you can verify. And for Hilltop Voices Pro, you can just be reminded it is for a lot of live stream events. Oh, thank you very much, Elvis. Thank you so much, brother. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah. Happy to that my voice following. Please just leave a comment for me if you can. But when you go to hilltopvoices.com, don't forget to read some news. We have news. We have lots of local news. We have lots of national news, foreign news, sports, and what else did I want to present to you on the Hilltop Voices platform? I want about our plan for the presidential election coverage, which we're building it under the cover. Cameroon decides 2025, taking the presidential pulse across the country, is starting on July 1, 2025 across all our platforms. So if you want to follow updates on the presidential elections on all our platforms, we're going to be delivering 120 days to this 120 days ahead of that decisive moment. Is going to be intensive with us, about 4 months or so. We are going to be here to deliver that to you. And just to say, you can already go there and see the interactive page. That page is interactive already. We're sharing some quotes with you. We're sharing already some bits about activities around the presidential candidates. Like you go there now, you will see how this week Akere Monam met with Cameroonians in Washington D.C. as part of his diaspora tour. He will be moving from there to go to France. I think today is the 23rd, so he was in France yesterday, according to his schedule, if that he respected. So we're going to verify and update that information for you. Now, there's also a section for fact checking on issues around the election. For example, there are key 3 things that we have checked this week. Claim 1, which is a claim that many people you will hear around. The president of Cameroon is elected for a term of 7 years. Yes, it is true. The fact check indicates that it is true. You can verify that in section 6, sub 2 of the Cameroon Penal Electoral Code. Second claim, the president can only serve 2 terms. False. In fact, this Hilltop Voices says is false for those claiming. So why? Because the term limits were removed in 2008. And 3 claim, a candidate must be at least 35 years old. This is true. In section 117, 1A of the Electoral Code, that is confirmed. You can check that out. When we begin our coverage, we're going to be publishing all the claims and all the verifications on all our social media platforms. So don't miss. Subscribe to Hilltop Voices. Go to regularly to the page and make sure that you are all connected, because we're not going to be indifferent to the changes around us. Let's continue to hear from you. All right. So nice to have you, Father. Thank you very much. I'm happy. My kids we're using the holidays to learn a few prayers in laptop, So the other day I was with Buri, and Buri tried to. So Buri is already able to say Mshati Maria. Thank you. That book is doing magic. So Father Dufe is writing us from Loreto, and Father says, I am working in the Pontifical Shrine of the Holy House of Loreto, and I'm so happy to hear Hilltop talk about shrines. Thank you very much, Father. We had a lot. We talked about that. We talked about that so some time ago. And we need to explain to people because each time I made mention shrine, I realize that people tend to take shrines to be places where maybe how do I put it? You want me to call them native doctors, or where they normally meet to do their sacrifice and the rest of the things. Well, contextual, that is still a shrine. But shrine is not an exclusive preserve of African traditional religion, or if you want me to say our culture and tradition. So it means many things in many contexts. Okay. Thank you very much, Cornelius team. Happy to hear from you. It's so good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Cornelius. Please continue to check the website www.hilltopvoices.com for all the updates so that we can continue to build our community. Share the content, share the video so that anybody who had time to follow us can continue to know how far and how fast we are moving. Can I leave it here for now? All right. Let me just start a little bit for a few questions. I really would want to have the Q&A session. So that anybody who wants to ask for clarification on the services were presented, I mean, we can answer a few questions. Yes, I think that would be nice. Any question and answers? Any questions? I would like to hear from you. Let me quickly say hello to you, Shay Rene. Shay Rene, yeah. How I wish my brother is there. Oh, Hillary also commented on one of our videos. Hillary DDKC is a musician. Let me quickly say happy World Music Day to you in arrears. The other day, World Music Day was celebrated, and I'm told that you had some time to sing for your community. Thank you very much for doing that. That's what it takes to be a people-oriented servant. I'm happy that you had time to sing for your community, Hillary. Great to commemorate World Music Day. Father Dufe is also a very good musician. He sings all the time. Father has released so many songs. I've played some here. I have played some here with you. And I'm sure that you enjoy it. So you can always go to check Father Dufe and listen to some of his very beautiful songs, just like my very good friend Hillary Ndonye, aka DDKC. Yes, he has asked us to work on his social media platforms. So we're going to work on that in the coming days. I hope that we'll go so that when I'm speaking to you about his platforms, I can speak with some authority about that. Okay, let me leave it here, please. When you can leave me any question, I'll answer later on. But don't forget to visit always www.hilltopvoices.com. It has been a very special edition of Community Connect, connecting with my community on this platform, and I'm happy that you are part of the community. Please, let's continue to share love with each other. Let's continue to show kindness to each other. Let's continue to support each other in their daily endeavor to either be better person spiritually or otherwise, or economically. Why not? If you can support, why not? Let's get that happen. Okay. So thank you very much. My name is Baka Derek. I'm the administrator at Hilltop Voices, and to say that I decided to do it here because the community here is bigger. So we're going to be sharing this video on our YouTube and other platforms so that anybody can follow from there. Thank you very much, and to the rest of my team, the technical team that worked on this, let me say thank you very much and continue to enjoy the rest of your time on social media space. That's where the world is right now. Goodbye.